Hey guys, what is up? I hope you guys are having a good day today. Today I'm going to tell the story of my mom and how she was cracking up really hard at a wedding. So, years ago, we were invited by my dad's colleague, or one of my dad's colleagues, to a wedding. So, we went to the wedding and everything was going well, everything. Uh, the ceremony went well. It was beautiful, and it was time for the reception. Well, sometime during the reception, I noticed that my mom was laughing like hard. She was wheezing, she was cracking up, face was red, she was laughing out of control. And I turned to her and I asked her, Mama, what are you laughing at? So she gestures to a little girl who's down the table, and this little girl was making faces and everything. And when I saw this, it reminded me of Mr. Peepers. Now, for those of you who don't know who Mr. Peepers is, Mr. Peepers was a character in Saturday Night Live back in '03, back in the early 2000s. And he was portrayed by Chris Kattan. And Mr. Peepers was a primate, and with the big ears, and whenever he had an apple, he would go crazy and go bah 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 and run around and do a bunch of stuff. And the faces that she was making reminded him of him, and I started cracking up. And then I turned to my mom and I said she should be the new Mr. Peepers, which had her cracking up even harder. And I was cracking up because she was cracking up, and because of this little girl, people were looking at us, wondering what the heck was going on. I mean, we couldn't just come out and say, yeah, we were laughing at a little girl because she's making faces. You can't really say that. But she and I were cracking up left and right. We couldn't stop laughing. Uh, Found it very hard to breathe. I'm even thinking about it right now. Even thinking about it right now. Oh my god. My mom's laugh is contagious, especially when you. We couldn't tell anyone about what. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but the faces she was making just look exactly like. It looked exactly like Mr. Peeper. I'm sorry, but golly, if you guys saw Mr. Papers, I'm sure you could go on YouTube and type in SNL Mr. Papers. I'm sure you would find him there. And if you were there too, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's the story of the time My mom and I were cracking up like crazy people at a wedding reception because a little girl reminded me so much of Mr. Peeper, and I got, I'm sorry. Oh golly, Mom, if you watch this, you know what I'm talking about, Baba. Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the story. I'm gonna cut it now because I'm gonna start laughing really hard.